Hi, everybody. Oh, there's like Innes. Wow, that was you. Have you? Did you have that typed out ready just to say?
No, I did it.
Innes?
I was just waiting for you to come on cam, yeah.
You're Innes. Welcome back, everybody.
Waluigi, number one.
I need to fix the Steam avatars here so people can thingy. Hope everybody is well. We are back for some more D&D after being off last week because unfortunately Emily was hospitalized. She came down with a case of bubonic plague. Unfortunately, she recovered, but they did have to scrape off some of the plague pus. Just making stuff up. She just had a really bad chest infection. Umut's already started a battle royale. What was I going to say? Welcome the players. Say hello, players.
Hello, players.
Hello, players.
So we've got Valder, Isla, and Flicker as per usual. Now, last session, we're going to do a quick recap because Dan was unfortunately ill. The last session, not the session that we missed. Emily was ill the last session that we missed. Dan was ill the session before.
We're a healthy household.
Yeah,
very healthy.
They're so healthy. Let me refresh this map that keeps going. So I'm not touching it. So last session, the party set off. They set off for the mountains next to the lake. They looked around quite a bit for to see how to get in. Where I think it was Flicker that discovered a path that was right next to them. The party then just open my map. It's not working. The party then decided to scale the mountain, where they camped for a bit, and to try and outweigh the blizzard. The blizzard was not blizzarding. The blizzard was blizzarding, so they had to go forth. Digglesworth, the gnome, dug down into his little cave, and was left there as Valder left his precious Digglesworth behind.
He was told we were leaving.
Yeah, and that is your decision, and you made it. Congratulations. Then they made it to the ancient dwarfen village, which I actually need to bring up here. Where is it? Screen capture. There we go. On the stream there, they made it to this ancient dwarfen village where they were chased by a golem. An enormous golem. They tried to fight it out first. They failed miserably as they realized it was too strong for them, and they decided to go into the caves to see if there's a way to stop it. They went through all the caves. The first cave, they found rocks that tell bad jokes, rubber ducky wall, a goblin that they didn't like, and tickle monsters. There was the no, that was the session before, wasn't it? And then it was there was the cave of illusions where Lake's character Flicker spent 100 years.
Flicker is more insane than they used to be.
well.
You think it wouldn't be possible?
At this point, Valder disappeared, and then they went into the other caves to find. They found a workshop that belonged to like a wizardy dwarf, and they found old notes that was to create a equalizer for the golem to stick on its back, which cancelled out its magic, but in turn also cancelled out the magic of the players within a certain radius as well. So it was a bit tricky for them to do it without magic. Yeah, I think I covered it. Did I cover it? And then they all went to sleep.
Everything.
And we went to sleep.
We had that.
Houses.
In these little houses. Actually, I should share my screen, but every time I share my screen on Discord with them, I always forget that I'm sharing my screen, and then they see my plans.
You get having plans.
Yeah. We're going to start the session off. I'm going to be pulling the tarot deck this time. Now I have it one last shuffle. Could you get your Cards Against Humanity, Emily?
Oh no, I didn't. No, that's probably a bit late for us now.
Okay. You think I've got I keep forgetting as well. I have monster flashcards that I've not been
Nice.
using. So we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. The Eight, is it goblets? Cups, Eight of Cups
Cups.
reversed.
Or goblets, yeah.
And the Chariot reversed. If
Mm.
anybody can tell me what those mean.
Six of
Not a foggy.
Pentacles reverse. Let's have a look. The Six of Pentacles reverse means self-care, unpaid debts, and one-sided charity.
Mm.
Okay.
What are the other ones?
It was the Six of Cups reversed. They're all reversed.
Of Cups reversed. Living in the past, forgiveness, and lacking playfulness.
Mm.
And then it was the Chariot reversed.
Chariot reversed.
Oh, I know what that one means. It means you're going to play some D&D soon.
That's true. It also means self-discipline, opposition, and lack of direction.
Vibes.
Sounds like D&D.
Yeah, it does, to be fair. And just for fun, I pulled 3 Pokemon cards. So here's one. The first one is Drifloon. It's a little balloon that steals children.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, Fingerby's already dead, so.
Yeah, that's true. Next, we've
again.
got Varoom, who is like a little engine thing, like a little car engine for some reason. I don't know why it exists, but it does. And then Citodle, which is like a little ice type whale.
Oh.
So yeah, there you go. And that doesn't mean anything. But there we go.
Well, I have just, as I was saying before, I just remembered, I actually have these beautiful monster cards that I have found, which would actually probably be perfect for like random encounters. Here's what's Daygloth, and I've got the stats on the back and everything it can do.
That's cool.
And now I don't need to
This is more
necessarily
ways to
Google
kill us.
monsters for people to find, which is crazy. I love this. Like, here's what's a Shurushva, that thing.
Ah,
Very cool.
That there's a bite which is a +7 to hit, and it does 4d10 +4 piercing damage.
That's scary. Jesus.
Its
I would like to roll to lick it.
The tail stinger is a +7 to hit, and it does 2d8 +4. So its bite does more than its tail stinger, but you have to succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, become poisoned. While poisoned, the target is also paralyzed. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effects on itself on a success.
Well, that's horrible.
That is horrendous.
And so it could just like these are the orc nurtured one of Yurtaris, Tankkirk, a Quickling. Never heard of a Quickling?
I know what they are. They're Fae. I've made an encounter with Quicklings in my campaign.
There's a +8 to hit on a dagger. Wow. Oh, there's red caps. They're in Thingaby. Anyway, look at me stalling.
Stalling? I didn't know you were a merchant.
Well, now you do. I need little folders for these to like put on my wall. That'd be so cool. Mind Witness, a Trapper. I don't know what a Trapper is. These ones have like bigger cards. Yanti Pitmaster.
Are you anti-snake people?
Vanderhob. Oh my god, that's a smash. That would be on my on my hear me out cake. But that I would do things to that. What does it do? It has a +8 to hit. It does 5d6 plus 5 piercing damage on a bite. It's got a tongue attack, which does 3d6 necrotic. It's got a swallow attack. Makes a bite attack against a medium or smaller creature. It is grapple. It is grappling. If the attack hits, the creature is swallowed and the grapple ends. The swallowed creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Banderhop, and it takes 3d6 necrotic damage at the start of each of the Banderhop's turns. A creature reduced to 0 hit points in this way stops taking necrotic damage and becomes stable. The Banderhop can only have bloody hell, and it no shadow step. So it could swallow you, then fuck off.
It's a shadow fell creature. That makes sense.
Right, shall we get started then? Are we ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are all asleep over here. Isla.
Yep.
As you're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
you toss and turn throughout the night. You struggle to stay settled. Your mind is erratic. It feels like there's a storm in your brain as
Yeah,
you're trying to sleep.
Hurricane Helene.
Hurricane something, that's for sure.
I like Hurricane Tortilla. Sorry.
You have what you perceive to be as a dream. Again, you are stood in this kind of white blanket space. You know, it's blank white as far as you can see. You're kind of like in some sort of like no space.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just this kind of green light floating in the distance.
I'm gonna try and approach it, I suppose. That's the only thing in here. I'm gonna try and follow the colour.
You approach the green whirls, and as the closer you get, your eyes start to grow green. Glow green as you approach.
I don't know if my character would necessarily be able to tell if their own eyes were glowing, but can I do some sort of check to see check it out, just get a sense of what it is?
Yeah. Are you wanting to look at it? Are you wanting to touch it? Are you wanting to lick it? How exactly do you want to investigate?
I do not want to lick the green smoke. That seems like a poor idea. I'm just gonna observe it and try and guess. Does it feel like there's more to it than just light? Does it feel like gone?
So if you want to get like a perception on it, you can give me a perception check. If you want to like try and get like understand if it's evil or like its intentions, I would need an insight check.
I might give you one of each. Oh, my phone is jingling. So that's a 14 for perception and a 15 for insight. So pretty similar.
With your insight, you get like a feeling that this entity at the moment is it doesn't mean you any harm per se, but doesn't necessarily give you like a feeling of, you know, fairy tales and cupcakes.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Green smoke is very Maleficent coded, so.
You, with your perception, what you basically see is you see like this kind of like this smoke emanating from the ground into this kind of like vortex and tornado, but it's not like a full tornado. It's just kind of like swirling around at like a kind of calm pace at the moment.
Yeah. Does it seem to want to be going somewhere? Is it trying to move? Does it want me to follow it?
It kind of you kind of like start hearing like a voice in your head per se, but it's coming from like the entity, but it doesn't have a mouth, so it's like it's kind of coming from your head.
It's just happening, yeah.
Lola, a child.
Yes, I am Isla. Who is this?
Your father.
Immediately, like, backs out of this interaction. Like, she immediately, like, if she could have dropped her shit and run, she did. She's like, nah.
He's going to. You kind of like you try to run away. And
Mm.
you run in like the opposite direction.
Yeah, from wherever I came from initially.
Yeah, have you ever seen like those movies like where someone's running and it's like the corridor
Mm.
gets like really long?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You kind of get that feeling like you keep running, but you're not going anywhere.
It's
As you turn around to look back at him, he's not there. And then when you turn
okay.
back around, he's right in front of you.
Frick fracks, dude. I think if Isla's gonna fall on her bum at any point, it's now. Do you know? She gave herself a bit of a
Yeah.
fright.
Brilliant. He says to you, yes, you must not destroy the curse. Your mother, she lies.
I don't think Isla knows how to, like, because I don't think Isla's really ever had any interaction with this entity. So I don't think there's any level of trust built there. She does have her own doubts about her mother's capacity to listen, but I don't think there's not trust, or at least not enough that she's immediately going to trust this dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Is there anything?
since she can't run away. She isn't
Yeah.
gonna. She's not gonna continue to run, but she's very much keeping this at arm's length as best she can.
Does she respond at
Because
all?
she doesn't. Does she respond? I think she'd probably start pacing, and she'd be shaking her head like, no, this isn't. Not now. We're so close. Not now. This is. I don't need to talk to you. I'm not talking to you. As she kind of is ignoring this kind of sense and this feeling as best she can, just pacing a little bit in a circle.
Yeah. He kind of like says to you, if you destroy the curse, everyone around you will die.
I mean, everyone's dying anyway, so we can't. I can't just let the curse continue. It's a bad thing. And why should I believe you anyway? I don't know you. Like, why should I believe a single thing you say?
Whose fault is that? Really bad with voices. I don't like this voice that I'm giving him. Oh well.
It's a spooky voice.
Yeah.
It's spooky.
Ayla,
Again, I was
tried
like,
to contact you, but your mother keeps you away.
I mean, you, my mother is indeed a goddess, as are you a god. I don't see how she could stop you from contacting me if you so truly wish to.
Your mother is a spawn of Satan. If a smoky tornado could spit at that point, he would go.
What's it?
Back to.
Yeah, I think I think Hyla is kind of stuck in herself. She's absolutely does not believe that this person has any good intentions, but she can't do much about it. She's just kind of fending off that kind of like that voice in the back of her head that is doubtful and worried. You know.
Welcome, my child. You will need to pick a side.
I didn't agree to pick any side.
And I can only hope that you picked the correct one. He's kind of, and like the smoke kind of like starts to like stop like vortexing and start to kind of like drift off like a puff of smoke.
Okay. Does it seem to be just dissipating generally, or is it like going in a direction?
It's just dissipating generally because it's like he's like
Oh, okay.
disappearing.
Okay, fair enough.
And if there's nothing else you do, you wake up.
Oh, excellent, brilliant.
You wake up over here with your arms around the dwarf statue.
Oh, okay. I must have felt like the dwarf needed a hug.
And with that, I'm going to quickly let you have a think, and we'll go over to Balder. You're awake.
Yay!
You had a very good dream. You had the best dream that you ever had. You were with your mum and dad. You were out picking berries in the forest. You were like, greeting and meeting all the animals. And they were all coming to you. You were like kind of like Snow White in the sense. You dreamt the most peaceful dreams.
Valdar would wake up, sit on the end of his bed, and just silently weep for a minute.
Oh. A moment's silence for. Why is that on the wall? Let's just. Nobody can see that. Yeah. It's Balder. You kind of like get up, you stretch, you kind of like puff your wings out as you get up. Your tears start to fall down. They go pitter patter on the floor, on the cold, hard concrete floor.
Just the cold reality that will never be the case.
Is there anything else Balder would like to do after his moment of silence?
He's gonna go find his friends.
As you step outside, you come around here, you see off in the distance here a giant golem.
Yeah, I'm running into whoever is in the next house along. That is where I'm going as quick as possible.
You smash through the door. And you see Flicker asleep in their bed. Flicker. Oh, you have also very peaceful dreams. You dream of your very first mouse wedding.
Oh.
Rebecca and Alexander in your hands, like you like probably took the form of the giant orc lady, but like so like it's just the heads popping out of like these giant green hands, and that you just going, "Teacher, me Alexandra to be your very wife." And you may now kiss the bride, and then and you like mush in their face together, and like so much that like their heads are like their craniums have been smashed in and they're bleeding, but you're just so happy. You're just crying, smashing two mice together. This is a good dream.
That sounds about right. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. That was before I got all the like materials to make the little dresses and little suits with the mice.
Yeah. You made them out of dead mice.
Yeah, exactly. I used to like skinned them and made the Yeah,
brilliant. And with that, you wake up and Balder's just smashed through the door. Roleplay.
Morning! That golem's still about.
One second. And I like turn and I can see a flash of purple light, and I take the form that I had last time of like the elven princess that I posted in the thingy. If you didn't see, Dan. And I like rise quite like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Elegantly?
Elegantly,
gracefully.
yes. gracefully. Both of those things.
Elvishly.
Yeah. My friend, Valda.
Yep, that's me. Morning.
Strange time. I expected my handmaids to come in and sort me out, but it seems that you have that job right now. So, if you don't mind growing me another dress.
Valda's just going to look around the presumably empty room.
There's a rug on the floor.
And there's like a little dresser down here.
Does the dresser look big enough to have dresses in?
Give me an investigation check.
Dwarf dresses. It's a dwarf town.
Investigation. That's 13.
With a 13, you find some fishnet stockings that would like barely go up to
Oh my God.
knees. And you find like a black lace like panty line and like a crop whip.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
I'm going to throw the contents of the dresser over to the bed, and then respectfully turn around and look at the wall whilst they change.
That's a very forward approach.
Flicker, you've just been thrown, as you like this outfit, as you kind of like pick up like the fishnet stockings, out fall, like a kind of black lace corset and a pair of bunny ears.
Okay.
And attached to the lace like thong is a little bunny tail.
This is very Dragon Quest.
It is very Dragon Quest.
Well, I suppose I'll. If that's all we have, start putting the bunny suit on.
Yeah, you put the bunny suit on. You feel great. Does Valder turn back around?
When they say it's okay to.
Okay.
Well, I'm dressed. What can I do for you, Valda?
Valder, give me a perception check
Uh,
as you turn around.
5.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. That's
You have
persuasion.
advantage because you're wearing them.
$17.
How much this man is.
Oh no.
Valder didn't notice. You're wearing them now. You're the one that put on the BDSM outfit that Valder pulled out of the drawer. Live your life. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Improv is all about yes and, you know? We got right. And I flick the whip slightly. Well, I'm ready for the day. And I start whipping it into my other hand. What about you,
I
Valda?
must be
What are
going
your
horse riding
plans?
today.
Yeah.
It's a riding crop. We must be going with equestrians. You know?
Yes, I mean, it looks like a very nimble outfit. You should be able to get around quickly. Shall we go find Isla?
Oh yes, I believe she was in the house next to us.
Excellent. Quickly.
Valda gets out there as fast as he can.
Flicker,
I was going with spending as
check.
little time out in the main cave as possible.
You mentioned
There's
the
a golem
golem's still
around.
there? Is it still, like, moving?
My perception check, Flicker.
Terrible. 3.
You see over here a giant golem.
Oh. And it's moving. Or not.
You can't tell with a 3.
Okay, cool.
It looks. I'm going to say actually it's quite big. Yeah, it's a free. You probably know because you were definitely here last session. It looks stationary.
Okay, that's something. Well, that's good. The magic thing took effect. It seems that Gollum isn't coming back to life anytime soon. I hope.
Yes, still not trusting it. And Valar trots inside to Isla's very, very quickly.
Layla, you have
Yeah.
woken up. Your arms around the door. Before
Can you
the
make a
Yeah,
habit
I
like,
probably.
Do
Pardon?
you,
What was that like?
I was about to say to Valdo, do you make a habit of walking into women's quarters while they're asleep?
I make a habit of getting out of the open when there's a potentially deadly giant golem.
Not very demure.
Not very mindful. Yes, Isla.
So I probably would have pulled myself away from the dwarf at this point, if I'm honest. And probably she's probably hasn't moved much beyond that. She's probably stood hands on hips, just kind of squinting her eyes, trying to kind of break down. Like, apparently her dad's talking to her now, who she's never spoken to, and apparently her mum's the spawn of Satan, which is a whole new biblical context that Isla has been awoken to. So that's a whole new world for her. um, and it's really just trying to process. Like, yes, I have my doubts, but this is not the answer. But I'm unsure how to proceed with that for sure.
As you're trying to process all that, Father just breaks through.
Yeah, I would immediately turn. And, oh, morning. Everything okay?
Morning. So far.
Hela, can you give me a
So far,
perception check,
that's good.
please?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, perception check. 11.
You do not notice the crotchless panties.
Excellent. Okay. Cool. I think she's so stuck on the green mist tornado situation. She wouldn't even. Yeah, there's no zero register of Flicker's outfit. She's like, oh, it's just Flicker being Flicker.
Good morning, dear. How did you sleep?
The outfit does not match the vibe.
Not at all, no.
Big, yeah. No, I slept okay. You know, fitful rest sometimes. I've had strange dreams of late. Did you all sleep okay? What's the rush? What's happening?
I don't know. Valda came and woke me up and handed me an outfit to wear. I thought he was one of my handmaids.
Chortle, rich people laugh. Valda, what's wrong? What's happening?
Well, I just woke up and I went outside and, well, the golem's still there, although not moving, but I don't really trust it. So I figured being inside as quickly as possible was the best idea.
Isla immediately looks out of the nearest window or door to where we left the crumpled golem last and see if it's moved from where they remember it being.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Let's see how perception does. 16?
Yeah, you see the golem that sat there the way you left it, and the device still on its back. It's non-moving. It's non-responsive.
Everything's fine. It's still deactivated. It should be okay as long as the thing disrupts it. I don't think it'll be getting up again.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
hopefully.
Yes. We need to find the next part of the curse now.
Yes.
I'm not sure where that is in the cave. We went through all the caves. Is there something we haven't? Is somewhere we haven't explored yet?
Has anyone seen any green crystals?
I don't think we have yet. I mean, we've checked haven't we? We checked crystals to see if there was any we came across if there was any to do with the curse, but I don't think we managed to find any.
You've been too busy going in and out of the caves to try and find a way to stop the golem to really have a look.
I think now that I think the only places we haven't been are these like well situations or maybe caves in the middle with near the track.
Well, there's also that other
Um,
building below the forge that we've not been into.
yes, yeah. Um, I think we should just take a proper look around.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
it's safe enough.
yeah, it's safe enough. I think we should take a look around the room and see what we can find. Yeah, I'll roll a perception.
Where do you want to look? I'll pick up your character. Tell me where to go.
Near the like tracks with the just north of us. Yeah,
Here.
like
You
over
see a
there.
crumpled old kind of cave, with very clear green crystals all around it. Like it's almost covered in green crystals.
Bingo! I think we found it.
Excellent.
Did we want to explore the rest of this place before we moved on there?
That might be a good idea, yes.
Yeah.
Some clues
Do
into
you
what
wanna?
we might face, or some
Mhm.
items that could help us in battle.
Absolutely. Let's move forward then. Where do we want to go to? Do we want to go to that secondary building?
Yeah, I think we should go to that other building with
Yeah.
what looks like pews in it.
Yeah, I thought my brain went to school. It was like a school show.
I was
Desks.
thinking like church, but you know.
Could be church.
So in here, sorry to go back up because this is a church with a sign on the door that says "Sanctuary of the Stone Heart." Sturdy stone structure built into the side of the mountain, adorned with intricate carvings of dwarven deities and symbols of protection. The interior is dimly lit by flickering torches and glowing crystals embedded in the walls, creating a serene atmosphere filled with echoes of prayers. And inside, on the pews, there is quite a few stone dwarven statues. And there's an altar. The main altar is dedicated to a dwarven god, featuring a large stone carving and protective deity. Worshippers can offer prayers to make sacrifices here to seek blessing or guidance. There is also the forge as well. I just want to remind you guys, you came across a
Yeah.
forge. There is also this well here that you haven't looked at either.
I'd like to do some investigation of the statues actually, and like, what are they? Are they? Is this? Were they people or are they just statues? What kind of check would you want?
Give me an Arcana
Investigation.
check.
Arcana. Yeah. That's a natural 20 on the Arcana.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20 on the Arcana, these dwarfs these are not statues of dwarfs with a natural 20. They are dwarfs turned to stone.
Oh, is there any way to
sense of like a
do that?
petrification? You're not sure. All you know of a nat 20 is that these people have been turned to stone somehow.
Damn.
If Isla says that, can I try and...
Yeah, I would share that with the class for sure.
Can I try and like run through my memory of things that, like, creatures that might be able to do that? And like magics that might be able to do that?
Yeah, you would know, but there's a Medusa. I can't remember if it's called Medusa. Medusa can
They are
turn
called
people to
Medusas
stone.
in this, yeah. Because
Curses
Gorgons
and
are a different
spells.
thing.
You can bring up all the information that you want on creatures that turn people to stone. I'll say that you have like a wealth of knowledge due to like Morgano. So let's take this hat off 2 seconds.
Well, in my studies in the Feywild with my very, very rich education that my mother and father gave me, I know of certain creatures, Medusas, snake-haired, usually feminine forms. Their gaze can turn people into stone. There are also things called Gorgons. They are large metallic construct ball-like creatures who have a similar ability to turn people into stone when looking at them. Both are dangerous in their own rights, though. A Medusa is usually rather intelligent. I would also say that studies of my magic have proven there are spells that can turn flesh into stone, and spells that can cure this condition. Usually clerical spells, from what I understand.
You think we could cure these people?
I'm not sure. I think probably with the right spell. Out of game,
Some kind of restoration magic.
Greater Restoration would do that.
I'll have to check. I don't think I've got that at the minute. But it's something I can come back and do maybe.
It's a
Let
level.
me check if Valdar's got. No, Valdar doesn't have it.
I think it's a level 5 spell, so I don't think we have access to it yet.
No, probably not. No, yeah. I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a bit. But it's maybe not the thing we focus on right this second. Maybe. Well,
Yeah.
no, because if we fix the curse, it tends to collapse afterwards. So I may not have that opportunity. Give me a sec.
That's a good
Let's
point.
see what I've got.
Yeah, one effect that's charmed or petrified to target. So petrified obviously means turn it to stone.
Mhm.
But it is a level 5
My
spell.
physician's touch does not deal with petrified.
Yeah, no.
I can cure blindness, deafness, paralysis, poison, and stun.
Yeah, and I've got lesser restoration, I think. Not great, yeah.
I mean,
Anybody that wants to, are you able to give me a? Oh my god, that's so cute! A perception check. Actually, no, just Valdar. Valdar, you give me a perception check.
oh, okay. Just ignore
Dirty
that.
20.
Nice.
You notice that the statue of the deity looks very familiar.
Does it now?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go and investigate it further to figure out who it is?
You know this from looking at it. You take a look at the statue and you hear like a loud kind of voice in your head. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, goody. $16.
Okay, no, that's fine. You feel no guilt whatsoever about leaving Digglesworth behind, as soon as you look at the statue, all you hear is "My babies!" As you see the form that the Mole Queen took as she bossed up the cave-in.
Oof.
This is a temple to the Mole Queen.
Oh. That's given me a thought. Maybe we could contact her to come here and help all these petrified dwarves. If
She didn't seem to have. Well, she seemed to be struggling for power last we saw her.
It's true, but I
We could
suppose you're
try,
right.
but we've also lost one of her babies. I'm not sure she'd be happy about that.
We didn't lose him. He left.
You have a responsibility to the child.
I don't fit down his tiny little, 12-inch wide holes. What am I meant to do about that?
We could have waited
We
a
could
little
have
longer.
waited,
Yeah,
but what's done is done. Hopefully he shows up again.
I'm sure he's fine.
He seemed like quite hardy little chap, so I wouldn't be surprised. But still, you do worry.
He'll be safe in a hole somewhere.
Hopefully.
if we fashion a wagon-like device from these things nearby, we could move all of the dwarf statues onto it, and then drag them out to the cave where we came in, and maybe we could still save them eventually.
Yeah, could we do that? Is that possible?
We want to put all the dwarf statues in the village onto what?
Like a
We want to
wagon
take the
or something.
we want to take them out of the cave, so they're not in the cave when it collapses.
There's none in the cave. They're all like in the church or like. You're not in a cave
But
right now. You're in
like
a
this
church.
whole place might collapse though, and we destroy the curse, and we don't want to lose the opportunity to save them if we can.
If these supposed statues are people, then that implies that the statue in the house that you stayed in last night was a person, and goodness knows how many others are dotted around the place.
Yes,
Loads.
doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go and like sit in front of the statue to Mole Queen goddess person whose name I never remember. And I'm going to like meditate / pray to them.
Yeah.
Basically trying to like reach out and see if I can make any kind of contact with them.
Me and religion check.
Religion.
Mhm.
Do I have anything in religion? Oh, I do. 21.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
With a 21, you sit and you start praying towards the Mole Queen. As you. All right, mate. As you sit there praying, I'm gonna say that well, you're a monk, and you'd probably sit in a like kind of prayer position for quite a while before like giving up, as you would probably think, oh, this kind of thing takes time. That you could sit there for hours. She will not appear, unfortunately.
Damn. Well, it was worth a try.
I will give you for a 21. You do get the sense that from the interactions you've had with her, she is not all in her brain at the moment and probably wouldn't be able to respond to like any kind of call from.
Yes, I don't think she is in a place to be able to help us right now.
She is weakened. This is why we need to restore the earth as it was.
I mean, there is also a possibility that if we destroy whatever the curse is, it might bring these dwarves back. I just
There
don't
is that to consider.
feel right not exploring the possibility of saving them, because they are what seems to be the last of their species. And
No, I completely agree.
Well, why don't we check out the other areas here that we haven't looked at yet? Maybe there's something there that could give us some more answers.
yes,
Hopefully.
good idea. There's also the cave with the alchemical supplies in. Perhaps there are some potions that could reverse the
We should-
petrification.
Absolutely, we should check.
You want to go to the Scholar's Cave?
Yes, I think that's where I want to go
Yep.
next.
You head over that cave. I don't have a map for that. Not that tunnel. Not that tunnel. Here we go. Yep. So you go to the scholar. You go to the scholar workshop.
I'm gonna look for like any kind of potions, lotions, spell scrolls, anything like that.
Yeah, I'm going to give an assist on that.
Give me a perception check. If Emily is helping you, give me with advantage.
Please be good.
Do
17.
they get double advantage if I help as well?
No, because advantage can't stack apparently.
Yeah.
But with a 17, you find a potion of healing, and you also find a potion of wrinkle-free skin.
Very nice. I'm gonna put that in my inventory.
Save that for later.
Potion of healing and Nivea face cream.
Does anybody else want to give me a perception check or an investigation?
I'll try for a perception.
Yeah, I'll try for one, but I don't know if I'll find anything. I've got 14, so I'm not going to find anything better than what Lake did.
Wah, wah, that one.
Oh, bro.
Valder, with a nat 1, you find a black book on the floor with the face of a demon, and it's padlocked shut.
I would like to lick it.
Give me an
It
attack
looks like
roll.
it's made of licorice.
Give me an attack roll.
Do. Making bad decisions. 10.
You do not like the book.
Ah. Hey guys, I found a lick-proof book.
I mean, I didn't think that was okay. Maybe we don't lick random books we find on the floor. Don't try, at least.
But how else do I know if they're lick-proof?
You don't need to know if they're lick-proof.
Seems like useful
You shouldn't
information
just
to
lick.
me.
It's not.
I look down at the anti-wrinkle potion, then look at Valda, and then look at the potion again. And I'm like, do Aarakocra get wrinkles?
That's a good question.
Have you seen a plucked bird?
I've eaten chicken.
They tend to be quite wrinkly.
No, you're not a changeling.
Well, then I think you should have this. I give Valda the anti-wrinkle cream.
I think I would need something stronger, but thank you anyway.
Sorry.
Also, I have a potion of healing if anyone wants this. Like, you can get hit a lot, Valda.
True.
There you go.
I do
Take
tend
the
to hit
potion.
things a lot as well, though.
Take the potion of healing. You might need it more than me.
Oh, well,
With your
thank you very
perception
much.
checks, you don't find anything that you're looking for. You don't find like any knowledge on how to stop them from turning to stone, or you don't find any scrolls of greater restoration.
Mhm.
You unfortunately have come up short.
That's cool.
Okay. So there's still the forge to look at.
Yeah, we'll go check out the forge, see if there's anything there of use.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just adding anti-wrinkle cream to my backpack.
What would you like to do at the forge?
Investigate. I'd like to know what we can do with it.
Yeah, can we
Give
like
me
make
an
anything?
investigation
Are there any like weapons or anything lying around that we could use?
Give me a goddamn investigation check.
I got a 4.
I got
30,
19.
20.
Oh damn.
David's vanished. He's a duty boy.
You think that would be a very good idea to look.
What are we
What's
looking?
happening then?
Valder and Flicker, you both got the idea that you could possibly forge a weapon here.
Ooh. Are there materials around for doing so?
Mm-hmm. There's like iron and steel lying around in these mines. With your 20 investigation.
Is it just iron and steel, or is there anything more exotic?
What would you like to try and find?
Something with magical properties like mithril or adamantine. Something that we can make something interesting out of that could be useful.
Yeah, there's mithril. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what is classed as magical.
Yeah, like mithril is a rare metal that, like, when made into armor, it basically stops the disadvantages of like a lot of armor that a lot of heavy armor has. It's like a lighter version of lighter metal. Yeah.
The only thing I've got worked over here is basically if you use the forge, you could potentially, under the right conditions, get a +1 weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that would be worth doing for one of you two, for sure.
Well, I got a 4, so that's up to you guys to figure out for me.
I look towards Valder and I'm like, do you think we could make a weapon here?
I think so. There seems to be the materials available. Do you have any knowledge of how to do such things?
I mean, I made the control panel for that golem. I'm sure I can do this.
True, true. Well, let's give it a go. Why not?
The question is, what weapon do we make?
Hmm. 'Cause there's not much that's going to be massively helpful to me as a monk.
Yeah, so the only things I carry on myself are I've got a mace, a crossbow, and a quarterstaff, I think.
We could make
So,
Isla a new mace.
Yeah.
if you guys can figure it, like Isla's just like looking under things and like she's just like completely clueless. Like this is cool.
Okay, we're all going to
No
need to
idea what
work
I'm
together
doing.
here.
I was like, tell me what to do.
If you want to do the metal bit, I'll use my woodcarver's tools to make the handle bit.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good
Ooh.
idea. You could put like the symbol of Will-O-Wisper into it or something. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Isla just standing around, hands on hips, nodding. Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
you want to make a mace?
Yes, we're going to try to.
Give me an Arcana check. If they're assisting, you can roll at advantage.
Does anybody want to help?
Assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assist you.
14.
You won't do it. I will let the advantage stack.
So I can roll again.
Yep, I'll give you one last chance.
Do-do-do-do-do.
18.
17, are you fucking kidding me?
That's a shame.
Do you have any points of inspiration?
I do.
I
Would you
don't.
like to burn a point of inspiration?
Sure.
There you
I
go.
keep forgetting I have it, so it's just going to sit there forever otherwise.
I think you've actually got 2, Dan.
Oh, that's true. You can only mark one at a time on D&D Beyond because fucking reasons, I don't know.
So you can roll again, Valder. Dan's going to burn an inspiration. Not Valder, Flicker.
Okay. That's worse. 11.
It's
You
not
want
completely necessary.
Are you wanting to burn another point of inspiration?
Fuck it, why not? Because I'm never going to remember to use them for anything else.
This is going to be the one. I can feel it.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers.
That's a natural 20. 23.
Mm.
Brilliant.
Boom, there we go.
Yay.
I'm going to say
Yay.
that with that. So you looked at everything for quite a while. You're like trying to find it took you a while to find like the mace mold. You then had to like gather the resources. You weren't sure what's what. Took you a while, but you figured it out. You've got everything all together, and you're ready to use the forge. So you put all the materials in the lava, ready to smelt. As you do that, you notice that the lava goes from like this rich red, amber, hot color as it's coming out. Like you see, like this bit up here. I'm just gonna put Valor up there so you can see it. You see it starts like coming out green. It's still hot, but all the lava turns green as you're forging this item. And you see some some green crystals in the cave start to like glow a little bit.
That's not good.
As you take out the thing and open it, there is a +1 mace.
Sick.
Sat there.
And then
Yeah, that's my equipment.
Cool it down. Valder's like worked on the little stick. We'll like attach it together. And then we'll hand it to Isla.
I do a few little swingy swings. I'm very
Well,
Daryl Dixon right now.
As soon as your hand touches that mace, a
Mm.
kind of like a tornado localized like at the base of your hand, it explodes upwards and like in the form of green smoke.
Yeah.
And you now have a cursed item.
Oh no.
Um,
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
so
I assume
what is
it's an effect everyone can see. They can see what just happened.
they see like the burst of, but like they probably won't understand the green smoke like you do. But yeah, it's like a little vortex as you shut out from like where you've grabbed the mace.
I think Isla would immediately turn to Flicker and be like, "What was that? What just happened?"
I don't know.
Is that meant to happen?
Yeah, I think Isla doesn't know enough about forging to know if that's supposed to happen or not.
So this gets a +1 to attack on all damage rolls.
Yeah.
So it's a +1 mace still, but it inflicts an additional 1d6 necrotic damage on a hit. But each time the item is used, the wielder takes 1d4 necrotic damage at the start of their turn as the curse clings to them.
Okay. I think she'd probably use it one time, realize it hurts, and then like stop.
Well, is there not a condition where like a cursed item is binded to you? Is that it?
Yeah,
I'm
once
not
you
sure.
pick up a cursed item, you can't put it down. In some
Yeah,
cases,
so-
that's up to you though. It
Yeah,
doesn't
like-
mean
Am I pushing it down if I put it in my bag?
as long as you're not using it, it should be fine. Theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, while you have this cursed item, it's the only item you can use to attack. You can still use spells and stuff, but if you're going to use your mace to attack,
Yeah. Okie dokie. Fair enough. She slots that into her little belt or whatever the fuck she has.
I'm
Because
sorry.
honestly, she very rarely uses her weapons, so.
I didn't realize it would be strange. I thought it might be imbued with magical properties because this area is full of magic, but I didn't realize.
I mean, it's also full of curse, so.
Yes, now I start to think about it, it is full of cursed magic.
Good point.
and with that, you see the green start to like fade away, and the lava comes back in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nothing disastrous happened at least.
Good thing about curses is curses can be broken.
I mean,
Curses
to
can be
honest,
broken. Positive
you're-
thinking.
Your weapon does do an extra, so like it does whatever a mace does, plus an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. So like in a pinch, it might still help.
Very much, yeah.
You
Absolutely.
just take 1d4 necrotic damage.
The trade-off
Which,
isn't actually that bad.
In dire situations, you know what I mean? But no, that's cool. I've got it in there. I'll have to add the addition of the extra damage and stuff it does. But yeah, it's in there. It's in my inventory.
Is there anything else you want to do in here?
Right, well, I think we've exhausted all of our options. Maybe we should go and check out
Wasn't
this
there a
crystal
well?
cave. Oh, yes, the well.
Yes. Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. Indeed.
Approach that shit
Oh.
like you Snow White singing down the well, you know.
Right, you all approach the well.
And look in the well. What's in the well?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep making you roll for like obvious things, but it's
4.
you see, and when you look in as well, you just see green water.
Oh, good. Well, that's what they should hope to see in the well. And Isla's ready to move on. She's like, okay.
I'd like to throw a stone in the well.
Yeah, where are you getting the stone from?
And not just a stone on the floor somewhere.
Give me a perception check.
That's a 9.
Wait, I know where there's stones.
The only stone that you can see is way over in this cave over 9.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to run up to the the funny cave, grab some of the dad joke stones.
You're gonna get like a handful of stones.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a little basket of stones.
Excellent.
We're all just
Let's
gonna
drown them.
Brilliant. Right, you've got a handful of stones, and then you head back to the well.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Throw some stones, and I hand one to Valda, hand one to Hyla.
I dropped my stone in.
As soon as you drop the stone, you hear, "Did you hear about the arrest of the devil? Yeah, he got him for possession."
I would like
It's
to
quite
throw my
funny.
stone as hard as I can at the water to see if I can get it to go underwater before we hear the whole joke.
As soon as your hand lets go, all you hear is, "My IQ test results came back; they were negative." Plop. And then, as soon as it's in the water, you start hearing.
I'm gonna try and skim the stone across the top of it.
Yeah. You give me an athletics check. No,
Sure.
Yeah.
Is athletics the strength one?
Yeah.
What's the dexterity one? I feel like it's not
Acrobatics
strength.
or sleight of hand, maybe.
Yes, give me a sleight of hand check.
Terrible. 5.
You go to skim it and it just lands straight in, but you hear it go. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Love it. That's so cute.
And the stones just float down to the bottom, but you can't see them because the water's green. Yeah, those are the stones falling.
Nice.
Well, that was therapeutic.
What would happen if I touched the water?
Well, there's one way to find out.
I'm gonna put my finger in the water.
Yeah. You put your finger in the water, and your finger is now wet.
Okay, this water's fine. I'm going in.
You're going in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time for a bath?
No, but there could be something in here, like treasure or something.
Maybe, but it's a well.
Are you swimming? Are you going to swim down?
Yeah, as far as I can until I start losing my breath, and then I'll swim back up.
Jeez.
Wait, hang on. Here, tie this end of this rope around you.
Good idea. Tie it around me.
Give me a sleight of hand check
Pull-
to see how well you do the knot.
Pull hard twice if you need me to pull you up.
Right, got you. Who's doing the sleight of hand check?
Whoever tied the knot.
I think you should do it, Valda.
Gee,
You have better dexterity.
this is true. 15.
You think you've tied a very good knot.
There we go. That'll do.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna dive in.
Okay, you dive into the
Love
well, and you're going to swim down until you can't breathe anymore.
Yep.
Okay, you swim down till you can't breathe anymore. You gasp for air. The water enters your mouth, and you now have the poison condition.
Oh no.
It's worth a go. And I'm gonna swim back up.
But as you at the point where you gasp for air, you see a glimpse of like a shiny treasure chest.
I tug on the rope twice.
I start pulling on the rope.
Valder, give me a perception check.
12.
You kind of stand for a minute and go, was that twice or 3 times? Did we have a signal for 3 times? And you kind of stand for like a minute trying to like debate whether like it has a different meaning before you start like winding them up.
So I'm dead, is what you're saying. If he stood
No.
there for a minute.
No, People can hold their breath for 2 minutes. Give me a constitution saving throw.
An 8.
Okay.
You are
I'm
double
gonna say that
poisoned.
you are unconscious when you're brought back up. Give me constipation. No. What? Have some prune juice. Yeah, you kind of like from the lack of breath, you kind of like you're knocked out, but you're not dead. Bit like when you pull Flicker back up, they are.
I kind of give them some pats on the face. It's like, Flicker, Flicker, are you there?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say like Flicker's unresponsive.
Well, I don't know if I should be doing magic on her because, like,
You can give me a
I
medicine
suppose
check and try
like I don't.
CPR.
Huh?
You can give me a medicine check and try CPR.
Yes. Let me find my medicine. +3. Let's see how we do. It's an 18.
Yeah, you smack them in the chest, they spit up some water, and they start.
Oh,
coughing.
good. Cool. Nice. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Common sense. Don't need magic.
There's treasure down there.
I go, what?
There's treasure down there. I
Flicker,
want
you nearly
it.
died.
There's
Flicker,
treasure.
you nearly
Isla, you
died.
can breathe underwater. Go.
Well, that's fair. I suppose. Yeah. Tie me up,
Oh,
and I'll go and get you. I'll go get you.
Just don't breathe in the water. It's poisonous.
I don't need to breathe underwater. It's okay.
Good boy.
Yeah, and I.
Layla, how long can you hold your breath for again?
Indefinitely, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's indefinite. It's. One sec. Let me find the information. It might take me a hot second. Unending breath. You can hold your breath indefinitely whilst I'm not incapacitated.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah.
You go down.
Yeah.
You manage to swim to the bottom, and you see a gleaming chest with some jewels on it.
Can I check it's not a trap or a mimic?
Give me, if you want to check if it's a trap, give me. What's the check?
Investigation, usually. Or perception.
Investigation. For a mimic, would that be animal handling?
Or arcana. Or nature.
Yeah.
What would you like me to do?
Either perception, arcana, nature, depends what you're trying to figure out. If you want to see if it's trapped, give me an investigation. If you want to see if it's a mimic, give me an arcana check. Or a nature check.
I'll give you. They're both the same. That is a 10 on nature and a fucking hell 9 on investigation. So neither very good.
From what you can see, you can't tell if it's a mimic or if it's trapped. You just see a treasure chest.
Well, I will then approach and try and see if I can get it open.
Yeah, and you reach out to touch the chest. A big jaw bite's done on your hand. Roll initiative, please.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm also roped up, so I'm gonna give a big tuggy one. I got 11 on initiative.
That's fine. Can you two please roll initiative?
Mm-hmm.
For pulling the roll.
8.
Okay.
I got 12.
Okay. So it's going to go. Wyla, what did you get again? Sorry? Sorry?
11.
So it's going to go Flicker, Isla, Valder, then Mimic. Just trying to find the stats I had for a mimic. They were somewhere. No, there you are. So based on your hand, give me a second. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage, and I believe you are now adhered to it. Yeah, you are now grappled to the mimic.
Grapple. Excellent. Okay. Can I use my
And
Wrath of the
then-
Storm as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, let me just find where that is in my
Can
thing.
you? Yeah, go ahead.
So when a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause that creature to make a dex saving throw. Can I get a DC 14 dex from you?
Rolled a 15. And as a +1.
Okay, so you take half damage. So that's 4 damage. I'll go with lightning damage.
Nice.
No, thunder damage.
Awesome. It's fucking stuff.
I think knowing that
say
Isla's
Isla, it's not Isla's turn yet, so she wouldn't have tugged on the
Yeah,
rope.
that was my reaction.
okay.
What if your reaction was tugging on the rope? Then you wouldn't be able to do Wrath of the Storm.
Oh, no, totally fair then.
But
Yeah.
couldn't she use her reaction to her action to tug the rope?
It's not her turn yet.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see
it's
what
not
you
my
mean.
turn
Yeah,
yet.
got you.
Your turn.
Yeah, no, I'll
Then
keep
her
my
turn.
reaction as being tugged.
Okay.
I won't react to the bite.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you hear Ayla tug on the rope.
Oh, I'm going to start pulling the rope back up.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
You guys take my arm off, bro.
This is just how we go fishing for mimics.
Yeah, exactly. 18.
18, yeah. You start pulling her up. Valger, you also wanted to use your turn to help pull?
Yes.
You give me a strength check.
Du-du-du-du-du.
Oh, sorry, I've got this stripped.
8.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, we only had the sorceress, the strongest one here, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to say with your combined efforts, you're able to pull Ayla up.
Along with the mimic.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Ayla's turn before in between you and Valder's though, so she will get to have an attack. So would you like to attack the mimic, Ayla?
I am actually going to cast. Let me find the spell. Should be here somewhere. There it is. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself. So basically, they can't attack me again. I'm currently grappled, so I'm not sure if that's the same thing though.
Yeah, that won't cause them to fall off.
Yeah.
But it would mean they can't damage you again.
Yeah, that's my thought. So I think I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to cast Sanctuary. Get my arm out of that mimic mouth before my arm falls off. And then Action, I'd probably take Inflict Wounds, which is a tech base. 18, does that hit?
Sorry.
Does 18 hit the Mimic?
I think I just want to check this because I think you might.
Mhm.
2 seconds, just to check something. No, so I just wanted to make sure that grapple didn't give you because it's have disadvantage checks on not being grappled. But if you do attack, your sanctuary will end. Remember.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll keep my sanctuary then and move on. I'll take that as my turn. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm going to say by the end of that, you've managed to pull Isla up and out on Dan's turn. I'll say that if you two are standing there, she's out here, and she has a mimic attached to her. It is the mimic's turn.
Naughty mimic.
And it is going to jump back into the well.
No! Loot!
And it's immediately going to start swimming down.
Need a harpoon gun.
Wait, Valda, you have Sentinel. Hit it!
Yeah, that's the point. Do we get opportunity attacks if it's just diving away?
I mean, you have Sentinel. You get an opportunity check anyway because even if it uses disengage.
Yeah, I do. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond, stop being slow and crap. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. Then it takes 8 damage and its speed becomes 0.
Oh, nice.
You can't run from his mimic.
Flicker wants this mimic.
Oh, murder!
Then, the mimic's turn. Wait, no. So does that ends the mimic's turn? Yeah, or does it still get an action?
It just means it can't move. It can still get an action though.
Okay. Now that it can't move, it's going to attack. An 11 does not hit anybody, I don't think.
No.
No.
That's fine. And whoever's at the top of the initiative, it is your turn. As I think it was Flicker.
Yes. Spells. Hiccup. Acid Splash.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex saving throw.
And that doesn't affect people on like. Is that just enemies, or is that?
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Is anyone within
16,
5 feet of it?
You're all within 5 feet of it, apart from Flicker. It
Everybody make a dex save!
I've got 17 on its dex save.
Wait, no. It says you choose. It says choose one of 2 creatures you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must. So I can choose who it hits. So I'm only going to hit
fine.
the thing. Yeah.
They got a 17.
Well, that was a net waste of a nat 20.
But also, it's still safe, so it takes no damage.
Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
I believe it's Ayla's turn.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Hits.
Okay, and that is 15 damage.
And then it, I believe, is Valdar's
That means
turn.
my
Unless you want to bonus
sanctuary is
action.
also now ended as well.
Yes, that's correct.
And I think that's all I can do this round. So. How fucked up is it looking? Is it smoking? You know, like.
It's looking a little bit fucked up for the time being.
Punch the chest, Valda.
Is it my turn to punchy things?
And you have advantage.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
Guiding Bolt on your first roll.
Boop. That's a 9 with advantage.
That does not hit.
I'm going to try and hit it again. That's a 13.
That hits.
13 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. Well, I'm going to make that a tripping attack, so it needs a DC 14 dex save.
Something that's in water. Suppose you could. I've fallen over in water.
Nat 20.
Okay, it doesn't get tripped over then.
What trying to do?
But
Trip
it
it
can.
over?
That I did a tripping attack to try and trip it over, but it passed the thing, so it just takes 6 damage.
Anything else?
Fuck it, I'll flurry of blows.
Yeah, fuck that mimic up.
So that's a 23.
That hits.
That's another 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's another 23 to hit.
That hits.
And another 4 damage, and I'll throw a hand of harm on that one as well. Let me just find my damage for that one. And another 5 damage.
Yes. It's its turn. And it's going to try and jump back in the well.
As soon as it tries to leave my threatened area, I'm going to opportunity sentinel attack it.
Okay, you do that.
Nat 20.
That's a crit.
That's 15 damage. And it can't move again.
Bully that mimic. Bully that mimic.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad for the mimic.
No, you shouldn't feel bad for the mimic.
You don't get to run from me, bitch.
Try and find what I want. In a second.
Sorry, I'm trying to make a fucked up Mickey Mouse out of Blue Tack.
See Mickey Mouse everywhere at the minute. It's weird.
Oh, doodle.
Yeah, this ice cream is amazing.
It's really good, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, and your ice cream.
Dave, I'm on video camera. You can see me.
I
I can't see your video because I'm on David's screen share
Ah.
thing. I feel like David's doing a concerning amount of maths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the thing that I had.
A note you had on how to punish players who are just bullying a mimic.
Um, there you go. Here's a little thing. So, as Valder does that last thing and the hit points drop to 0, the mimic starts to bubble up and explodes, and this little thing pops out.
Oh.
Mm. Can I hit it?
It's its turn. Does a dirty 20?
It's only a
Who's it
miss, I
trying to
think.
hit?
What? It's trying to hit you, Dan. You just exploded. Mimic.
Windshield. Puts me up to a 21.
That's fine. Can I get a... No. That's great. Okay, and then the second attack. 27.
Well, 27's going to hit, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You take 16 piercing damage.
Ow.
And then, yeah, and you're grappled.
Oh, fabulous.
Oops.
And then it's Flicker's turn.
Mind Sliver. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
It rolled a 2.
Haha! It takes 10 psychic damage
So that
and
leaves
subtracts a
it with-
d4 from its next saving throw.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Ayla, it's your turn.
Try and crossbow it. Let me think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
That's fair. Okay then. I'm gonna cast a sanctuary on Valdar because he's grappled at the minute.
Perfect. Valder, it's your turn.
Yeah,
After
that's
Ayla.
that's my business done.
Joke. Can I make a check to try and get out of the tentacles?
Yeah, you can make a check. think is it a strength check?
Yeah, I think
Do
it's a grapple, isn't it?
yeah. That's only an 8.
Oh,
Or
dude.
not? Anything else you want to do? Or try to do?
Uh, no, I'm not going to burn another key point at this particular moment. So no, there's not really much I can do.
And it's gonna go back to its turn after that. I just need to get there. Just remind myself how Sanctuary works. Just get that up. So what's the check that it needs to make to attack?
Sanctuary's
Me?
gone.
No, it's not. Dan didn't make an attack.
Cast Sanctuary on Valdor.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry.
It's a
I
wisdom
completely missed that.
14.
What's the DC?
14. Wisdom.
That is fine. It failed. It's going to turn and attack you instead.
Yeah.
It rolled a 16 to hit.
Yeah, I believe that hits. Yeah. Yeah.
14 piercing damage, and you are now grappled.
Excellent.
And it's back around to Flicker.
Okay. Chromatic Orb at level 1.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Say, come on. 17.
17 hits.
It's gonna take 3d8 cold damage. Takes 10 cold damage.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
I believe it's Isla's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast command and tell it to drop me.
Okay. What does it need for that?
A wisdom 14.
It rolled a 19 plus 1, so a dirty 20.
Fuck.
I
Okay,
need
fair
to
enough.
get like a camera on my rolls so that you can like see my rolls. But I don't know. I can't. I need to set that up. Like an Doctor Doom situation.
Okay, and bonus action. I don't think I've got a bonus action that's particularly useful just this second. I might do a healing word on myself just because I'm pretty mushed up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Nice. You must speak nothings to yourself anytime.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's my turn.
Can I get a Valdor turn?
A Valdor turn. Well, I'm going to try and wriggle free again.
You're no longer grappled. It let go of you to attack Emily.
Oh, okay.
Benito on the.
Right. Well, in that case, then I'm just going to start beating on it.
Okay. To get, I think.
Does a 24 hit?
That hits.
It takes 5 damage, and I'm going to do a stunning strike. So that's a DC 14 wisdom save, I think. Let me double check.
I've got that 20.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not even. I'm not.
doesn't
I'm not
matter that
even
it was a
joking.
con save instead. Well, I'm just going to hit it again then. 22 to hit.
Hits.
It can have another 6 damage.
Okay. Anything else Father would like to do?
No, that's me for now.
Emily, can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Absolutely. Let me scroll through. Oh, nice. 21. So natural 20, +1.
We'll see if this takes half damage or not. No, it doesn't. That's fine. And she's going to try and hit you again then. I forget it takes 2 attacks. That's a 10 to hit, so that doesn't hit, and it's back onto Flicker.
Okay. I'm gonna do Mind Sliver again because I don't want to waste too many spell slots. Makes an intelligence saving throw.
50.
It fails. It takes 6 psychic damage and has a minus D4 for its next saving throw.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Hila.
Yes, I'm going to inflict wounds since it's touching me anyway.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Excellent. That is 14 damage, 1-4.
Big necrotic.
Yep. Would you like to
Excellent.
do anything else?
I don't think I'm going to do anything else right now. No.
No. Valder, it's you.
Punchy time.
Let's get you a stick.
I have a stick. 14 to hit.
Has anybody done piercing or slashing damage to this creature?
I tried
No.
to, but it didn't work.
I can make mine slashing if you want. I can use my talons for my unarmed strikes.
It's entirely up to yourself. I was just asking.
Yeah, I'm going to do slashing then.
Okay.
Does a
Roll to hit.
14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, well, I'm going to try again.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
And that is 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. You also take 5 lightning damage.
Oh, fun.
So maybe we don't do slashing damage?
Yes. For my...
Fuck.
I completely forgot that I can just attack again as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'm going to punch it without my talons this time.
Okay.
Going back to good old bludgeoning. 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, that's me then.
Emily, can I get another Constitution saving throw, please?
Yep. Let me scroll back through. What we got this time? Oh, a 3.
You take 22. I don't know if this gets Richard. You'll need to check your character. That is the correct noise to put at this time. 22 lightning damage. Are you resistant to lightning damage?
I don't know if I was. I'll check. Where would that be? I have resistance to lightning. Yes, I didn't realize
Okay,
that, so that's good to know.
You take 11 damage then, and it regains 11 hit points.
Okay, so okay.
And as it does that, it's going to try and attack Flicker. It rolls
No.
a 10, which I assume doesn't hit.
It
And then it's going to
misses.
use its movement to try and jump into the well.
Is
Oh,
it
well.
still within? It's within range of me, so opportunity attack that shit.
Okay, roll to hit.
23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
That is 7 damage, and it can't move.
Okay, that's fine. Try to save, yeah. You chose to keep. I just want you to remember that. There we go. Flicker, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to hit it with Scorching Ray. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. How many do I get? 3 at level 2.
Free attack from
1 ray. 23 hit.
That hits.
Second one. 22. That'll
Hits.
hit too, I imagine. Third one, 17.
Hits.
Okay, it takes 8, 7, and 8. So 16.
23.
23, yeah. 23 damage, fire damage overall.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Brilliant. It is then Isla's turn.
I'm going to cast a healing word on myself again.
Okay.
I'm not looking pretty. That's for 10 points of healing. Let's get that in there. Okay. Then probably I don't know. I feel like we should just be letting it go at this point because like we're just damaging ourselves trying to kill this mimic. I think Isla is a lot less committed now she's had her arm nearly bitten through.
That's fair.
So I think she's stepping back and like as long as like if you guys need buffing, she'll buff you, but like she's not going after this thing no more.
So are you stepping away from it?
Yeah, I'm disengaging from it. Like
Okay.
it
and
wants
what
to
would you
get
like
away.
to move
Just I just step back and like watch. Like I'm gonna make sure my friends don't die, but I'm not gonna attack this mimic anymore or this
So you
mimic
step
baby
back
thing.
to-
I don't know what it is.
to? Over there, it is
Yeah.
called a death kiss.
Oh,
Called a what?
He's a death kiss. He's adorable.
Death
Oh.
kiss. Hmm.
like
Um,
that sounds quite cute to be honest. Very very Halloween.
It is Valder's turn, I believe then.
Isn't it death kiss a beholder?
How bloodied is it looking?
It's not looking very bloodied at all.
I'm going to disengage and step back as well then.
How far you want to step back?
Probably a good 20 feet at least.
Okay. Anything else?
I'll take the dodge action in case it's now got a vendetta.
Okay. Does dodge give it disadvantage?
Yeah, if it tries to attack me, it's at disadvantage.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, just roll a 17 to hit.
Well, it's a little bitch.
You have been mercilessly attacking it. It's kind of nuts.
So that attack does 12 damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw, please. That's piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
Cute little guy. I don't want to hit him anymore. He's cute.
17 on the con save.
Passes. It is then back to Flicker. Oh, you're now grappled, Dan, by the way. Right, it's very long
Oh,
tentacle.
goody.
Yes, it had 0 movement. No, it didn't. Its movement came back. It could still reach it because its tentacle can reach 20 feet. It's great.
Very long tentacle.
Flicker, it's your turn.
So has it come out of the water now?
It's always been out of the water.
Oh, okay, cool.
It didn't get in the water because Dan used Sentinel.
Right, got you. I'm going to bonus action, summon a Shadow Blade in my hand at 2nd level, and then I'm going to attack with the thing, the Shadow Blade.
Roll to attack.
1 second, I'm just trying to work out how to do that from here. Okay, I'll choose a dice because I don't know how to do it on D&D Beyond. Does a 16 hit?
Roll your damage.
Cool. Takes 2d8. What? 2d8? What damage is it?
It's 9 on the screen.
2d8 psychic damage. Yeah, 2d8. So 9 psychic damage.
It's going to take 5 anything else?
Nope, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Tyler, would you like to do anything, or are you just going to keep watching?
I think like clearly Flicker is on a mission. But I don't think Flicker has other things on her mind, and like this isn't too like I don't feel like I should be controlling people's decisions and what they're doing, only on my own. So yeah, I think she's just hanging back and making sure that nobody dies in the process.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah. Oh, it's not good, guys. It's an 8.
Oh, well, I can't tell you shit. Valden, it's your turn.
Okay, so it's grappling me currently, right?
Yes, so you have 0 movement, I believe. And you're 20 feet
Yes.
away.
Can I still attack it in terms of attacking its tentacle?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, I'm going to bap it to try and get it to let go of me then.
Bop it.
So you want to do a skill check to be ungrappled?
Well, I was hoping to hit it.
That does not hit.
No, it does not. Oh, fuck off.
It also does not hit.
Well, I'll try my bonus action one then.
Nice.
There we go. So it can have 10 damage from that, and I'll throw a Hand of Harm on there as well. So that's 16 damage total.
Yeah. Awesome. Can you give me, if your turn's over, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
See if I get zappy zapped. 12.
You take 23
Holy shit!
lightning damage, and it becomes 23 health.
Cool, I'm down.
Dude.
And then it's going to try and jump into the well.
Fair.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Well, I could
Alright,
reaction
well-
hit it, but it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, you're out of initiative.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over and get Valdar back up.
Yeah.
Give you a spare the dying and shit, you know. And then I'll give everyone. I think everyone's taken some damage. I think. So I'll do a mass healing.
How are you? Are you doing a mass healing words to get Baldur up?
Yeah,
Right.
which I've argued my healing wins. Is that an extra dice? Is it?
So you get, is it 3d4 now that you get for your healing wins?
I'll take it if you think it is.
Yeah, because I'm sure because you went up to 2d4 and then you've done something else. Your brother was like, "Here, have another one."
Yeah, so that's 8 for everyone. Get some PV heals. Poor
Nice.
Mimic. I feel bad for the Mimic.
The mimic's dead. If that thing was living inside the mimic.
That was a fucking beholder.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
not a mimic.
I feel bad for both of them. We just
The
can't
mimic
bully them, bro.
died, and this little death kiss, this adorable little creature,
It
was
is really
living
cute.
in the mimic's anus, like a sea
Oh, no.
sponge and a pearlfish.
Oh man, I feel bad. I feel bad. We should just let it go back to the well. You know, it wasn't bothering nobody down there.
Well, on the upside, we did kill the mimic, so Flicker can loot the mimic's corpse if they want.
Yeah, there's a mimic there.
The mimic bubbled up and exploded.
Fuck! What a waste!
Tell me about it.
Right, give me a second because we've got a thing to think. You want to look at the mimic?
If there is anything to loot.
Give me a second. We've got a table. You find 12 mimic teeth.
Ooh, mimic teeth. I'll take those.
Make a necklace out of that. Make it nice and little.
Hell
meaty,
yeah.
isn't it?
That's what you find from looting the mimic. What would you like to do now after trying to kill something that you poked in the face, didn't want to be bothered, and then when it tried to flee away, you kept trying to kill it?
Right vibe.
I'd like to take a nap at least.
Yeah, short rest. I think is a good shout.
You can have a short rest. I'll have a short rest.
Just so that
A short rest.
Valda gets their key points back.
Yes.
You do not get a long rest because you just had one. And this is the D&D world. Nobody has second long rest. That's like second breakfast.
No, I would never go back to sleep after I've just woken up. Ever.
Never.
No.
Never, ever, ever.
Brilliant. What would you like
I
to do?
used too many spell slots for that fucking thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise there was going to be nothing to come from it. I thought, like, it would be worth
I
it.
mean, to be fair, there was several opportunities where it could have run away, and Dan stopped it. I was
thought
like,
there would
Isla
be
was
some
just willing to.
newts.
Isla fell out of that well, had freed her arm, with a big old bite in it, and was like willing to just like lay there and just like chill for a second.
Flicker, you
Yeah.
had disadvantage that entire match, and I completely forgot. Because you're poisoned.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that as well.
That would have been a bitch.
I mean, it wouldn't have affected the saving throw things, but yeah. How long does the
um,
poison last?
It doesn't say.
We did have that potion of healing.
That won't heal poison.
Hang
We
on.
need an antidote.
Can we say that with my last key point before the short rest, I could do a hand of healing and cure poison as an effect?
Well, I should be
you
able
can
to
do
do
it
so.
now.
I'm a cleric.
I mean,
You can do it after your short rest. You can't do it before because we only remembered that they were poisoned, and I feel like it's not fair that they did that for that match about no one without remembering the
You know what, that's
disadvantage
fair.
on the rolls.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah, it seems it makes more sense in my brain for me to use up one key point than you use up a whole spell slot.
No, that's fine. And I don't think I've got anything actually that deals with poison, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Use your key point. Use your key point. Use it.
I've used my key point.
Ha ha ha! Nothing happens apart from Flicker is now healed from poison, but like nothing. The laugh was just for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Well, what would you like to do now? There's
about you guys, but I'm feeling pumped to fight this curse.
Let's go deal with this curse then.
Flicker, you also get 9 hit points as well from that.
Nice. I didn't take any damage, so I'm fine.
Oh,
I am filled with confidence.
They're not
I didn't
temporary,
really
they're
just
just
have my
actual
arm ripped
healing.
off. I'm so
You
confident.
got this, Isla. You got this. We got this.
you are outside.
I have a cursed mace and one fucked up arm.
You'll be fine.
Let's go.
And there's a little cave here for you to go in. You want to go in it?
Yeah,
Let's go. Fucking, let's do this.
Oh, damn.
I
Very cool.
need to get some tokens. You see a throne room lined with gold architect. There's a giant golden throne, 2 giant stone statues of dwarven kings on each side. I'm just putting your characters in now if I can remember how to do it. Token browser, players, add.
Oh my god, so many flickers.
Yeah,
I've multiplied.
And you're here. You've entered the throne room. There's abundance of crystals along the walls, like hanging from the roof as well. They're like chandelier sized. They're through like the whole place is ruined with like these curse crystals. And there's even some cursed crystals coming out of these stone statues as well.
Hello? Does my voice echo?
Yeah, your voice echoes. Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Giving Grinch. I asked you first. Yeah. So there's 2 Dwarven King statues. There's a big altar. What else? Like,
Oh no, it's a throne. It's not an altar.
Where does the crystal concentrate around?
It's just this entire room. There's not like one seemingly location.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step in, I think, and have an investigate.
I was going to say, can I investigate the statues? Cause
yeah, you want to go up to the statue? Which statue do you want to go up to?
The one on the left.
Okay, you up to the one on the left. Where does everybody else want to go?
I'll go to the one on the right then.
You go to the one on the right. Valdar?
And it's not here.
I am here.
Oh, hello.
I will
Where's
go
the other one?
to the one on the left and give the help access to investigations garbage.
Everybody roll investigation.
Ba-ba-bow.
I got a 6.
Oh wait,
Dan currently can't roll because he's not here.
Dan's
I think they
giving
were
me
given-
help. So I rolled 19.
Honestly, don't remember what I got.
The one on the left, you see a stone king holding a hammer, and Emily, your character sees a stone king holding a axe, I believe.
Oh, okay. I know that. So that makes sense.
Are they just statues? Do they look magical in any way?
Give me an Arcana check.
And Arcana.
17.
17. Is Dan back yet?
No, Dan's not back. He can hear what's going on, but he's.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing currently.
With a 17, you kind of got to inspect the golem with the hammer, and
Babe.
you see it move.
Oh. Hello.
Kind of lifts up its hammer. Emily, Ayla, you get the same from the one with the axe.
Does it look like it's going to try and hit me?
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
So yes.
We are going to leave it there, I think, for today, because this is going to be a long battle, and we're not going to get through it today.
Yeah, good point.
That's fair, that's
so
fair.
We will start this battle, which was supposed to start at the beginning of this session, but no, we had to prod the mimic.
Excellent.
You shouldn't have put a mimic there. The mimic was
No.
important.
The whole there was poison. Now, I was going to say, do you want a spoiler?
Yeah.
That well was very obviously green and poisoned and cursed.
Mm-hmm.
If you maybe
Absolutely.
went there after the curse was maybe destroyed, maybe there would have been a different outcome. Just saying.
Maybe.
But also, every time we've destroyed a curse, the things collapsed around us. So we're just assuming that everything's just going to be destroyed every step after we've done it. So
It's an earthquake.
What I assume
Well, that's
about
gonna
life.
say- That's just us assuming, you know. It's a healthy
You're assuming
assumption,
make
but
an
it's
ass
still an
out of you and
assumption.
me.
Exactly.
It could just be like the little cave that collapses and the big main one be fine.
true. Which
Yeah,
means you
this
don't
is
get to
gonna
loot a
be-
throne room.
I
Sorry.
think you might die.
Yeah, stone golems are pretty scary.
Yeah, they're giant. Well, they're not golems. They're giant stone statues.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not golems in the traditional sense. These, like with your investigation check, I'll tell you that these are the manifestations of the curse. These are the things like you have to fight to destroy the curse.
Yeah.
The curse energy is challenging through these statues of kings. So they're not. It's not like the golem that was outside. Like you will be able to do like damage, and I don't think they have any. I'm giving you away like all the information. Do they have any immunity?
We won't remember, don't worry.
Yeah, we definitely will remember.
They're only immune to exhaustion, petrified, and poisoned. So that means you can use like command and stuff on them, I think.
Nice.
But they are slightly stronger. So that's what legendary resistance is.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, never mind. Jesus. I need to use that more often. But with that, thanks everybody who came and watched. Thanks, Samu. Thanks, players. Thanks, dogs. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Beelzebub. And we'll see you next time.